welcome to this episode of the Braw Cast. We are over in the Isle of Man. We are sitting in Cronkavody at the moment, but we've been at Peel to the Viking boat races, boys, haven't we?
Oh, aye. Indeed.
Yes, so the Viking boat races, it was 60th anniversary today. And so we got over here on the Thursday. Basically, we've been running on fumes, man. We about 30 hours without sleep, eh?
Aye, man, it was a long shift.
And then straight up to, I came here for a little sleep and then went up to Peel to do the practice. So we're a newcomer team and we had one practice session. And to be fair, we kind of met the other half of the team on Thursday. And so it's been a bit of a learning curve for us. Whereas a lot of the other teams, they got 2 practices or 3 practices if they needed it. And then went straight into the race today. And I think we've done pretty fucking well, boys.
It was definitely a run before you could walk scenario, but it was fine.
Yeah, we've done very well.
We did. We came in good.
Things got bummed.
I knew that was coming up, man.
So much bumming.
Yeah, we'll get this out of the way and break,
to the bumming.
we'll break the ice and get this out of the way. So we've been doing a bit of sightseeing. We've been in the House of Manana Museum and stuff, and John's got a wee bit of reputation now for approaching statues and getting behind them
in a suggestive manner.
And getting a wee photo taken with them. So he's been collecting them like Pokemon, and that's what he's been doing.
Gotta bum them all.
That is entirely it. That is my new slogan. That is the next tattoo.
Shite bag if you don't.
So there's the thing, actually. There's the thing. So you see we're sitting with cling film on. Sean's got his off and that. We all got tattoos today to commemorate the event, the Viking boat race there. So Sean, John and I got the prow. Is that what it's called? The prow of the boat?
The dragon's head itself.
The dragon's head on the prow of the boat, aye. And then it's got the runes for Braw.
Elder Futhark runes.
Yep.
Ah, nice.
Translated currently in Sneddon's chin.
Indeed.
Yes, aye.
That you probably can't see because it's a wee bit far.
Sned's got the runes in there that says Braw, which is really cool. And then Ali got the Braw logo with the helmet there.
And my runes say Yaldi.
Yaldi has now been trademarked by Braw.
Aye, we're stealing that one. We're taking Yaldi back.
You just got turned in.
To be fair, man, I don't blame him.
So it's been a class day. I think we're kind of set for coming back next year, boys.
Yeah, Hundo P.
Already started to plan the team.
I've started planning the team already. So
multi-team.
The way it kind of went is we got the three boys and myself over to Scotland, and we've got some Max brothers over here as well. So they joined us, and to be honest, the interest has been really good. Everybody's enjoyed themselves, and then the Brotherhood back home, obviously they've been looking at the photos and stuff. So I think we're going to have a full Scottish team next year, and then probably run a Manx team as well.
You're going to run 2. You'll leave field 2 at this rate, man.
Aye, 2 teams. So
can't leave the Manx boys out. They put in an effort.
I know it's been class. They've done well, man. Like everybody done good, and considering they only met each other on Thursday, really.
Aye, man.
So that's decent. And done a bit of sightseeing as well. Like I said, we've done the TT circuit, done a lap of the circuit.
Every one of us was half asleep, so.
Well, aye, yep.
I think you're the only one that actually saw the entire thing start to finish. The rest of us were a bit.
We assume that.
I mean, to be fair,
we're hoping that the fact that we all survived is pretty much the evidence.
Totally, we got back in one piece, man.
Yeah, I had about 3 days in one day.
Aye, we were walking about yesterday still thinking it was Sunday or Wednesday or Tuesday. We weren't quite sure, to be honest.
I actually thought the day was Sunday.
You did, actually. You woke up this morning and said it was Sunday, and I was like, nah, that's tomorrow. That's when we get home, you daft. Cunt. I tried to no swear, but then just.
I'm gonna censor myself. But actually, what I'm gonna do is create a pause so that everyone hears me go, cunt.
Unintentional, you know what?
Before we're like, John, can we swear on this?
Fuck it.
See, we covered this in the corner. We wanted to be sure.
Yeah. Nah, swearing's allowed, boys. Swearing's allowed.
Like fuck.
Well, shit.
Curse bastard.
So we managed to end up coming in number 30 out of 78.
That's right, 30th out of 78, man. That's class. Like, are we participation trophy here?
We were only
60th anniversary medals.
We were only 4 seconds behind the women's world champions.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty decent.
I'm calling that a win because by the sounds of it, they've got plenty of experience like on the boat and all.
This is the actual world champions. We're only 4 seconds behind.
Yep.
It's a game win, man.
That's decent. I'm
Especially
happy
for
with
a team that's only half met each other.
Yeah.
I never really. Well, you guys have thrown a wee bit.
I only met you fuckers in Hamilton when I picked you up the other night.
We only met you on Wednesday night. Me and Sned have rowed once, but I don't think that counts because we were completely hanging out with our arses at that point in time.
Twice? No, twice.
Nah, man, second time it was the Irish fellas that go to the boat and we get lumped up in the...
No, that was it. Nah, that's the one, sorry.
Aye, the ones. We got lumped up in the big fancy boat. It was kind of boring. Definitely
Big
not
Tory
much fun.
boat.
Sorry, it didn't get to roll anyway, it was too windy.
Oh, that's you get a point. They're at the sail then pretty quick.
Yeah.
But the first time we sailed, we started rowing a bit and then they could clearly tell that we were all a bunch of burst bars and we're just like, right, sail down. Stop.
When was that? What year would that be though?
That was 2014 at the Tarbert Boat Festival, the year before it became the Viking Festival.
So you're talking almost 10 years ago.
9 years ago,
Yeah,
right?
just a
So
bit.
the guy, I can't remember his name, that runs the festival. Basically, they had the boat festival. He's a Norwegian fella, so he built a longboat and was like, let's get some Vikings to reenact Magnus Barelegs pulling the boat along the island, and we'll launch it. We'll sail over to Port of Vardy for a raid.
Yeah.
And it was class, man. The only problem was we were sailing at hour on the Sunday morning and we'd all been up drinking till I don't even want to know what time on the Saturday night, so nobody was really fit for it that day.
Pretty sure I seen the sun come up.
I know, you definitely did. Was that you climbed? No, that was 2015.
No, that
you
was
climbed in the windy.
2015.
You what?
He got locked out of our digs, so he tried to climb through a windy that was that size, but on top of a 6 foot windy. And a couple of folk that were sleeping in the room that we didn't realise were there thought he was a burglar and thought he was going to rob the place until I was like, it's fine, it's just now.
The windy was the perfect size. I could kind of shimmy up the wall outside it.
Right.
And I was halfway in it, and I was like, shit, I can't actually turn around and get my feet down. And somebody opened the door and I was like, hello.
Don't worry, he'll not rob you. He might bum you.
It's the midnight bummer.
We've heard tales.
Everyone to get your chastity belts and your cocks.
Oh, you just look at me there like, bash on, man.
I'm denying none. It happened.
The midnight bum man.
Shit, man. I'm forgetting you guys just met on Thursday.
Yeah.
Ali and Sean and John.
It's very thankful we've all got the same sense of humour, so we just kind of blend in.
In the same fart schedule.
Yeah.
Honestly,
That's the thing, actually. Should we point out that these are fart ninjas?
Oh, yeah.
So we were looking for a wee mascot. I'm sure there's a few farts going to go down the barrel of the microphones in a minute. There you go.
Mine's not being shy.
When are we switching the fart ninjas on?
That's a belter.
Bonjour.
So yeah, the fart ninjas. We were looking for a wee garden gnome or something to bring with us for a mascot. And we were in a toy shop. I was actually looking at monster trucks for Danny, and we just heard all these farts coming from behind us. Turned round, it's a fucking stack of fart ninjas. So
you could tell there was no trust because everyone is like, right, we've done it.
blaming each other before
That's
we
how
see
good they are, though.
Yeah, realistic. So we got one. We got ZZ Plop here. He was called
Fu Man Poo.
Fu Man Poo. But Sneddon came up with the name because everywhere we've went, we've been getting called CZ Top as we.
And we don't know why.
The best one was Wednesday. Outside the ferry, just as we were pulling up to get checked, we said, wonder how long we'll go with it before somebody starts saying, oh, ZZ Top. 30 seconds later, the security woman at the boat, oh, you look like ZZ Top. I'm like, oh, for fuck.
Thing is, we couldn't argue with her either because she's letting us on the boat.
And
so
we
just
didn't
had
want
to keep
cavity
her.
searched.
Nah.
Again.
Nobody needs a finger up the ring, you know what I mean?
Nah, no, it's not start a holiday now.
No, at least not a consensual one.
Well, apparently it's only me that gives it the cavity searches, so.
Southern probe. It's descended quickly.
Always does, man. It's
been a
always
long
good.
weekend.
It's always good. So aye, the ZZ Plop there was the Fart Ninja mascot, and he's been that much fun. We actually went back and everybody's got one now. So
We couldn't know.
nah.
You had to.
He's been a proximity alarm. We set him up at the top of the stairs so that anytime MD walked anywhere near anywhere that wasn't a bedroom. There was just constant fart sounds.
It's because I got up early this morning. I was walking about. I forgot they were at the top of the stairs there, and just 3 of them went off in my face. Shut myself. Yeah, man. So we next year. I think it's a goer, isn't it? I've already spoke to a couple of guys.
We've already secured a couple of guys already.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
The boats aren't even called yet.
Not only that, but we've actually been invited to join another team too.
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
That
We got Pally with some wifeys and
yeah.
she was like that.
Oh, the charity team.
Aye,
Aye,
well, that's the charity team.
She wants us to do a mixed team next year with them. I was like,
That's right.
fucking surely.
Getting there. Well, that's the thing, because there was a few people I was speaking to that have done. They were in twice. They were in 2 different teams, So
If they'll let us row twice, I'll row twice.
fucking right.
Like, great time, man.
I know, it was class. Like, that's the thing on Thursday. It was kind of new to us all. Like, as I say, we were getting used to each other, and then today was the first time kind of proper racing. Even, we went fast on Thursday, but put a bit of effort in the day.
Right.
And it was like, it was half a mile. So out.
Is that how long it was?
Out and then it was half a mile. I had it on the Garmin.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, fun to go.
Okay, that's very, very wanky. I realise that, man. Sorry. That's like saying that my iPhone.
And here I thought you just asked somebody.
No, I had to
that
fucking
old-fashioned
track.
technology.
I know. No, I got track. So half a mile out, but it didn't feel like half a mile. You know
I
what I
really
mean?
didn't, man.
Nah.
To be fair, it's once they said you go for the track is for the end of the. Was it the end of the pier? End of the pier out to the Orange Boy. I was looking at it like, is that it? I thought it was a low
I didn't
furlong.
look at it
to be
at all.
honest.
Yeah.
Until you were in the boat.
Until you started feeling that the power in your forearms slowly
No.
draining. You didn't realise just how long it was. The last minute was a
That was a
that was a go for it, man.
That's how my tattoo didn't really hurt 'cause my arms are so fucking numb. So I've lost feeling. Quick, take it now.
Like, do you want us to slow down? Can't you feel shit? Take advantage.
Horse on.
But it's on Thursday night, we're just fucking about in the water, really. We were out there for 20 minutes, but it was just wee bursts here and there, wasn't it? It was a lot. It felt
He's
a lot
like,
longer.
right, we'll do 10 and then we'll stop. I'm like,
Is that it?
is that enough?
Yeah, I know.
To be fair,
the
man,
boy-
like even this morning, see for Thursday night's practice sessions, my forearms were still killing me.
Seriously?
Brilliant,
Aye.
We've done a lot of wanking in that time.
Jesus.
You said you wouldn't tell anybody.
Just told the world now, man.
So that's what those weird noises in the night were.
Yeah.
It wasn't even just me. I mean, no, it was just me.
I feel like we've just invaded some private time here.
I want us to leave.
me and JJ are third wheeling here.
Feel bad, man. Feel bad.
You thought that Fusty Funk was just the smell of the house?
For context, the house we're in, it's pretty cracking, but there's a clear reek of damp in it. So
Yeah, it's
it
very
just-
damp.
It's a bit damn.
some
sorry.
yellow stained
And
walls that are nicotine.
somehow we're leaving it smelling worse than when we arrived.
And for those of you who don't like the word, it's moist.
See, after I got up this morning when I went back into the room, I was like, fucking hell, was that me?
See, to be fair, that's everyone who's fucking hell, was that Ali?
I've just been sneaking into your rooms like that.
To be fair, man, I might have done him a favour because I've not seen as many slaters floating about since yesterday. So we might have been
Fumigated them?
Because that bathroom door's open, man. That's what it is.
we've slowly exterminated the population.
They're dropped off the ceiling.
Gas bombs.
That's the thing. It is a bit damp in here, like, but it does the job, man. It's a
cracking off wee
it's
flat,
a converted barn, I think, and it's
Aye.
somewhere
I've
to
come
sleep, man.
I like the
It
beans,
is.
except when I'm milky them.
Aye, it's absolutely beautiful. It's just damp,
Yeah.
moist,
Funky.
funky.
So we're sitting right here in the TT circuit as well. This is Cronkavody section of the TT circuit, and you probably can't see it, but the road out there is part of the circuit, which is really cool. It would be a cracking place to sit for the racing, actually, because the bikes go that way.
It's also
Maybe,
a
yeah,
good
quite-
thing that we're filming this kind of later on because normally during the day you just hear folk clearly
Aye,
canning it all the way up.
down the road. Aye.
Yeah.
We wouldn't do that.
So I did find
No,
out.
it's all man.
I did find out right today from Carl.
Carl.
Right, Carl's in on the joke, by the way, he knows it. So I did find out.
Building a meat dragon?
There was also the best part. There was a team called the Meat Dragons.
That's right, it was.
Excellent.
It was.
Carol should have been in their team.
Carl.
Head of the team.
I have the rumblies that only hands can fix.
So I found that we were talking about speed limits. You were asking about the speed limits and stuff, and I always thought that the full island was speed limits now. It used to be unrestricted, but I always thought there was speed limits in. But apparently, when it says the national speed limit, you know the point.
Yeah, unrestricted.
It's unrestricted.
Aye.
Oh, is it?
Well, the wife that did my tattoo, she's like, yeah, I was doing 110 on my way into work this morning.
Huh.
Yeah,
I mean, that would explain the constant why
Yeah.
everybody's firing up that road.
That's right.
We're
Everyone's
doing
we're in
60,
60.
everybody's overtaking us.
exactly. I was wondering why so many cars are sitting on the arse of the car. And,
Aye.
yeah, so my bad.
That makes sense.
I went
It does.
tomorrow, that Skoda's getting VMAXed.
Shut up, his dad might watch us.
Your car's
We're
getting
driving-
VMAXed.
We're driving very respectfully,
Car's fine.
30 miles an hour.
Car's fine.
Car's getting pumped. We're going to a ferry. there's nothing faster than a Skoda going for a ferry.
Put a statue on that cork and Sneddon's going to bum it.
God damn it.
Hanging out the back of it. Where do you
Sorry
go from
for-
there?
No, I'm just looking. You enjoying it, man? It's good. This beer is from the Braw Moustache Championships. I managed to keep a few bottles for this occasion. I knew we were doing the Viking boat race, so
It's magic. Like.
so cheers, boys. Fucking we smashed it.
You managed to get 4 left over. I thought we drank the place dry.
Nah,
you know.
I should have drank them, but I kept them for this, man, because I thought it's a special occasion. First time doing the Viking boat race together, and you know, it's
So we're celebrating it with brotherhood beer and tattoos.
Yep.
Sounds like a good
Class,
plan to me, to
man.
be honest.
Yeah.
it's been class.
Sounds like the best weekend ever.
Hashtag not a cult.
They're all tattoos and that. Eh? Might be. Fuck it.
It's just next year when JJ's like, okay, boys, drink the Kool-Aid. No, JJ, don't do it.
Totally, this is the cool.
You got a fair bit of attention today, like, because we stood out like a fucking sore thumb, man.
Yep.
I
Aye.
lost count of how many folks stroked my badger today.
You might want to show that. You might want to show
you might
that.
wanna
on
say-
camera.
Context, show the badger. There's a badger.
There was,
Badger spawn.
There was a few relatively disgruntled looking husbands while their wives were stroking.
That's the thing, man. It's like, yeah, 4 big kind of big guys, I guess, and then walking about Peel, dressed in black, big beards. We stood out like we got a fair
Horns
bit
of
of
the
attention.
night. Like, aye, we've
Drinking
we've
horns.
turned a few.
Kicking about the street with a big stoner.
I mean, you never always hiding behind that badger, mate.
I did see the flaps sticking up a few times.
Your badger flaps
Whose
sticking up.
flaps was that?
Your badger flap. With the squirrel eyes.
Wee squirrely eyes.
That's class, man.
Ali, you want to tell the folk the story of your sparring?
I don't know there's many folk who haven't heard the story about
Well, that's the thing. I was going to say, do you want to tell a story? I've actually tell the story about 3 times today already, so it's up to you, man. But it's
I made my own sporring out of a badger. I was gifted a pre-peeled one. And
I love how that's just like a normal sentence.
In his presence, that's a normal sentence.
I had the thing for years, and I was like, I wanted a badger sporring, but like 700 quid. I was like, right, I could make one myself. So my brother gave me this pre-peeled one. I was like, that'll be my sporring then, and got a cheapo sporring off the internet and stitched a badger to it basically. The problem was I'd gone all out and bought some badger eyes from the online taxidermy shop. Night before the wedding, I was like making my sporring. I was like, I better get ready for my pal's wedding. Could only find one eye, and I'm like, fuck, man. Can't have a winking badger. So, like, raking about the house looking for this other eye. Asked the missus, have you hoovered it up? She's like, stop accusing me of hoovering stuff. And then even tried to get the eyes out one of her teddies from when she was wee. She's like, get fucked. So then just while I was getting a wee bit desperate, thinking, where am I going to get badger eyes at this time of night? Wee light bulb goes off. So I've got a fucking stuffy rain squirrel kit in the shed.
Again, a totally normal sentence.
I bet that has eyes. So they're wee squirrel eyes.
Squirrel eyes in your badger.
Aye.
That's class, man.
And I had enough left over to make a jacket for the dog.
He's like a wee king's cloak. I've never seen a badger spawn in my life before, man. I'm fucking well impressed.
It's not on my wee feet, eh?
I think you should stand up and show the fuck again.
He's got wee feet, he's not just playing with himself.
Badger spawn, man.
He's lugs as well.
To be fair, I think
At
there's
least I remember the lugs on like the sheep statue.
Tactical swig.
I was trying to think here. Fucking
So
what
that's
was
a-
it?
Do we shout out some
Why
local
did I do
places that
this?
we've been this weekend then?
Local places
So
that
it's
have
like
been.
the
Oh, yeah,
tattoos
aye.
done by Fresh Ink.
That's right, fresh ink. So we went and got the tattoos today, like we mentioned. So
Jasmine and Lucy.
Aye, up at Fresh Ink in Peel. Go check them out, man. They were class. They held the shop open for us, so
They turned away some locals that wanted moons and stars because clearly doing boat heats and Viking beards turned into a way more fun option.
I thought they were good crack. They were good fun.
Man.
They sound like
Very accommodating considering that we were there for quite a while.
Oh, we were, aye.
And of all two of my tattoos, it is the least painful one I've ever had. So
Same actually.
very gentle.
It was a very gentle tattoo,
Pardon me, sorry.
even for an apprentice tattooist. She was really good.
Aye, man. Absolutely class folk, man.
Aye, definitely.
And then, like, we've been to Black Dog Oven.
Black Dog
Oh,
Oven,
yeah,
aye.
Just a couple of doors down for the
Pizza
tattoo
place.
studio. Excellent tattoos. Aye, excellent tattoos and the food and beer place, Sean. No bother.
Well, the funny thing was, so in the Black Dog Oven, it's the pizza place, like Sean says, but they had this cool drawing up with the, like, what was it, the wolf? The wolf.
Aye, the
wolf,
wolf,
yeah,
it was a Celtic knot style with a wolf at the water, and then the knot work actually spelled Black Doug. It's really cool.
It was really cool. So the artist who drew that was actually working in the tattoo studio,
Oh,
right?
no way.
Yeah.
She was. See the lassie with the
The green hair.
green hair?
Alright, aye.
She drew it.
That is absolutely classic. I didn't know that.
Because we were sitting on the benches ready to go in for the tattoos, and there was artwork.
Yep.
Like you could buy the artwork.
I
was
noticed
sitting
that
under the
the wolf print that they had in the pub
yeah,
was
was
sitting under the
that
counter
was
as
how they
well.
done
And I
it.
was like, that's a way for getting you, and then realised I've got no wall space left.
I think her name was Michelle.
Is it Marianne, I think? No,
Oh,
Michelle was
Michelle was
the
the
blonde one
American
that
wifey.
was in charge.
Oh, was it?
Right,
I think she was the owner or the manager.
I'm not
Maybe
sure.
Marianne. I can't.
I'm sure
I
the
got
banner
that.
on the window said Marianne, I'm sure.
Maybe I.
Business cards, yeah. Sorry, ladies, but if I got your name wrong. But Michelle is the owner, I think. Lucy was the apprentice.
And Jasmine was the lassie that tattooed Yourself and
Yeah.
Ali.
Yeah.
And did
She
rather
designed this for me. as
cracking
well.
work, man.
Cracking work, aye.
She designed that pretty quickly as well.
Ah, it was
On the
class.
spot, man. We
Aye.
just
Like-
didn't watch her do it.
What do you want? That. What do you think? Can we change that wee bit? No bother.
Job done.
Honestly,
It was
took about
like
5 minutes.
it was
Aye,
like
it's
she was
awesome.
like tattooing from the fucking future. Like she used like a computer thing.
It's an iPad, mate.
I forgot what
You know them?
she actually told us what the programme was, but I can't remember what it was.
It looked decent, eh?
I can't remember the name she said it, but I'm completely brain farting on it.
Aye. So we were. Aye, so tattoo. Right on cue, right on cue.
Right on cue.
So we were at the tattoo place in the Black Dog Oven there twice. We were there yesterday.
We couldn't have said not a growler pizza.
Got to have some grill.
Not entirely sure that the folk in the Isle of Man are aware of what the context of that is in Glasgow.
Nope.
Nah, straight over the heads, I think, eh?
I had the salty dog twice.
You
Start with Douglas quick.
Aye.
That's
I think
right.
you're
That's
keeping the
okay,
fish
yeah.
bar in here open.
Oh man,
They're going to be raging when you leave.
I'm not shitting tomorrow. I'm doing an otter scat tomorrow. Fucking fish I've ate.
You've been ploughing through the seafood, man.
Gonna lay a mermaid's purse.
Those whelks were fucking magic. They looked really offensive.
Yeah.
Like
He just kept trying to convince us to eat one and then sniff his fingers after he emptied the bucket out. It was
fucking hell, they still smell.
for the 19th time he wants to whiff your fingers, mate.
That's crap.
You'll give in eventually, man.
When you're sleeping.
That doesn't sound consensual. I need an adult.
I am an adult.
Oh fuck.
He says it's alright, smell my fingers.
He's probably not the best example to lead by there, man.
Sniffing his fingers is less than a bumming. Take it.
Just fart in a hole.
I can find it quite well. Sorry. Just saw it and I had to do it.
I'm getting that coming through my headphones, man. That's something special.
You're
That, like,
listening it straight in.
so under that barrel into this. Where else have we been? We went to King Ori's grave, which is pretty
King
cool.
Nori's grave, man, that was class.
Kind of
Although
sweet.
It was slightly weird because it's split into two bits. So one bit is kind of on the street, and the other it feels like you're walking into somebody's back garden.
That's right, yeah.
We were expecting to get bollocked, but no, it's perfect. It's public ground. It's just really weird.
That was nice.
Must be accepted. So that was cool to see.
Museum
can't-
was quite cool as well, eh? Like, I didn't realise there was such a link between here and like Isle of Lewis and all down Hebrides and all that.
Aye,
It was all one kingdom at one point, wasn't it?
that's right. Aye. Don't know the exact history, but aye, you're right. It was all one kingdom. Then Kingdom of Man and the Hebrides, I think.
Aye.
That's pretty class, man. You know what?
Aye. Then the boy from Kintara was like, nah, fuck that, I'll run some of that. Bit of a set too, and it changed the whole thing.
No, the part me and Sned love to know is the castle in Peel was actually built by Magnus Barelegs.
It was started by Magnus.
Sorry, started by Magnus
Barelegs.
Barelegs, but the
You're getting
I'm getting turned in again. Me being too loud.
No, I was turned up actually.
Oh yeah, so then it's back to me. But the Viking festival we done in Tarbert was basically like a reenactment in Magnus Barelegs pulling the boat across the land there, because he gave land for that, didn't he?
The story behind that was basically he was challenged by the Scottish King at the time, and it was basically said that, you know, if you can sail your longship around, you know, whatever land, you can claim it as your own. So Magnus Barelegs decided to sail up the loch, pulled it across the mountains into Loch Lomond, sailed it down the loch, and then pulled it back across. Went back to the king and says, well, look, I done this. And the king went, yeah, okay,
Fair pal.
land's yours.
So it was kind of cool that our first time sailing a longboat in Scotland and our first time sailing a longboat in Isle of Man both have a connection to Magnus Barelegs.
Yep.
That's pretty class, man. I like that one.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
I seen your eyes light up when we seen the board outside Peel Castle and you seen Magnus Barelegs and the
Aye.
Perrys
As
got
soon as they
excited.
said it, the Perrys were like, oh, no way, man. You're like 10 years of difference, two different longboats, Magnus Barelegs in two completely different places. That's just class, man.
That is that was really cool.
That was awesome.
Got to learn a bit more about the history, man.
Yeah.
How do we done here?
Got
What is it?
to row a longboat everywhere he went. Like, it's not quite as good as him bumming everything he sees.
I mean, he probably did. You can't disprove that.
Magnus bum legs.
Magnus Bear Bum.
What do you think Barelegs stands for, man? Underneath that kettle. Yeehaw.
Basically, yeah.
He was a true Scotsman, a Vike.
Yep.
That tastes like juice, that.
It's good, isn't it?
Right.
Heather Lager, man. It's what else did we do? We went to Lonan Church, which was in Laxey as well.
Aye.
That was
That's great.
when was
Yeah,
that?
that was cool.
It was built. No, it wasn't built in the 800 AD. Is that right? We had the history.
Yeah, I think it was.
It's around that time.
806.
Was it?
I think it was.
Something like that. Aye.
And
It's
let's
fucking
face it,
old,
the
anyway.
biggest challenge I'd gone there was they've got the cord for the bell just kind of hanging down
Oh
outside.
my
And every
God.
one of us was trying desperately not to just.
Dong,
I've
yoink
never
on it,
battled
man.
the intrusive thoughts so hard.
Oh my god, so hard. The
should have
intrusive
done it,
thoughts
though.
nearly.
Do you know what? I'm actually disappointed we never did it.
Do it tomorrow before we go.
Next time.
Then before we go and then run straight for the ferry and then the locals kind of get pissed off.
Exactly.
I learned to be
Hey,
interested.
man, if you hear a church bell going off tomorrow, it's just Sunday. Leave us alone.
Wasn't he us?
Sunday might actually be going off tomorrow anyway.
It is Sunday, eh?
That's true.
Just show up like, yeah, man.
Can I do
Give me a
that?
shot again that for us, man.
Yeah, Mr. Gee's a wee
7 in the
show.
morning.
Yeah, I learned to be interesting about Laxey when we were in the museum there. The Salmon River, and so I was like, oh, aye, that'd be why. Gravid lax is like that raw salmon. I don't know what the gravid bit means, but lax is salmon, obviously.
Yeah, fair
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, we've got to check out the
Learned a lot.
House of Banana.
House of
House of
Banana.
Banana. I can never say that.
Do.
without, like, I keep saying banana. and
Banana.
That's just something else
No,
entirely.
no, no.
So that museum, absolutely class. It's got the longboat in it that was sailed in the Odin's Raven. That
Yes.
they sailed for the Isle of Man to, I can't remember where it was, but they actually sailed it all the way up to Norway.
It was all the way around. I think
No,
from
it was all
Norway
the way
down
I was in
to
Norway down here. I thought they sailed it up
Down
there, the way the
down
last
here,
museum was talking.
They
That
built it
misunderstood
there
me.
and tailed it back here.
But they were saying at one point they actually passed a submarine that had come out for Faslane.
that's right.
And
Yeah.
they
Was that it was
swapped.
actually called Odin's Raven as well?
And it was actually
It was,
also
yeah.
called the
Yeah.
Odin's Raven, and the two crews swapped there, so the submarines jumped onto the longboat jumped onto the
That's
submarine.
pretty cool.
I was-
Eh?
I was-
Well, saying you're not getting that these days, though.
I'm assuming they went unattended in the submarine. What's that one day?
Mate, you just started World War 3. Anyway, boys, we're getting back in the boat. Have fun.
In true Viking style.
Well, they were saying they came in from Norway and to the Isle of Man, and I think they arrived a day early because it
Aye, aye.
tied in with Tinwald Day or something. It was
Aye, so they were asked
holiday.
to
Disappeared at the water
shoot
again
and
for a
crawl
bit.
back into the water and come back the next day.
As nice as it is to see you get fucked.
Like, oh, boys, glad you made it safe. Fuck off.
Here's a case of beer head back out.
Apparently, they like nabbed booze off the
oil rigs and everything.
the submarine.
Aye,
and then
they
they
get booze after the oil rigs that they stopped it in the North Sea.
When they
then
were told they
when
weren't allowed to date,
and they went to go right
just
round them.
fuck
They
it.
went, fuck that, that's too far. Went right through the middle.
And then when they met up with the Odin's Raven submarine crew, they swapped fucking alcohol again, so they get a shit ton more booze. So they were overstocked with booze.
But the history is
Said
actually
nobody
class, man. Like
Aye.
being able to sail a lot, like proper longboat all the way from Norway down to here would be absolutely cracking trip. Man.
Yeah, class, eh?
It's mega, but like the thing that gets me is dealing with the weather because it's a big open boat, so now it's somewhere underneath the hide.
Waterproofs.
Aye.
Waterproofs and sheer
Well,
determination.
You can put a wee tarp out it.
I can't
Didn't have waterproofs
storms
back
in
then.
it.
In 1979, aye, they did.
Aye, 90s.
That's when the fucking the voyage was,
That's what
man.
I'm talking about.
They
Like,
didn't dress
reenacting
in
it.
period appropriate gear, did they? Or
They were
fucking-
doing it in
I know they were,
1979
like,
gear as
they'd
well.
been
They
in
were
a
sitting
fucking-
there
I've seen the
landing
boys,
the
I was
wall.
there.
They'd been in their Helly
And yet you
Hanson's
still
cozy as
say
fuck,
it.
man.
Up you.
I'm saying this Dane is an actual reenactment.
Then is a reenactment to be fine until, you know,
It starts pissing.
it starts pissing down, your wool's getting soaked.
Aye, but you put a wee tent out it.
A couple of these seals.
It's no bother.
Just crack open the Vango, it's fine.
Didn't
your
fish.
wee badger blanket.
Still got some left.
You fight my dog for it. And he loves that joke.
Yeah, man, I'm not sure how much cover a single badger's going to give one of us, man.
Aye, we need about 4 or 5 each, like.
Aye, at least.
That's an entire culling, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get enough jip for having one.
Did you get any shit for the day?
Not the day, I got just fucking stroked the day. The only jip I might have got was a few fucking questionable looks from husbands while their wives were stroking it. Like,
That's not your fault though, is it?
Nah, exactly.
You're just casually minding your own business with a badger in your buns.
and then I pointed out the badger.
Oh man, that's class. Like yeah, awesome. The fact you made it yourself is just genius as
I
well.
hope next year to have an otter one, eh?
An otter,
Aye.
yeah.
Well, I've got an otter in the freezer.
Have you?
For the last 6 years, apparently.
Yeah.
It's got a reek, mate.
Yep.
Well, I found it on the road and I was like, seems a waste to leave it there, eh? So
Fair play.
you get some appropriate paperwork for it the way. And my worry is I wouldn't want to make an arse of such a majestic creature, eh? So I might ask a professional's help on that one. Like.
Yeah, you can deal with the stink instead.
Aye.
Treat the reek.
Treat the reek. That's what you pay the big bucks for.
Pay the big bucks to treat your reek.
What would be your dream animal to make a spawn out of?
Stag.
A stag?
Yeah, full antlers on it, man. Big fucking royal.
And just armrest.
Just never be able to walk within 5 feet of him without getting stabbed.
I can.
Turn around at the bar too quickly and that's you impaled.
Yeah, yeah, like, excuse me,
To be fair, man, it'd been handy for a bit of the social distancing, wouldn't it?
with class, eh? And then you just lift up the head and you can pull out a whole bottle of whiskey.
It's actually a really good idea as well because, you know, at the end of the night when you can't really hold your pint, you can just go into the hall.
It's like one of those rests you get for your fishing rods. You can just
Yeah.
rest your arms in it.
I could go fishing in it.
You can
There you
rest
go.
people in it, just if you don't want to sit in
It's a
mansions.
fucking walking cloakroom.
Worst euphemism.
Charge folks about their jackets hanging off it.
See
man.
if somebody tries to hang up their jacket on my stag spawn and they get punted like.
Straight to the moon.
We're quite good at like Kayleys and that though. The folk get your
Aye,
road.
until you start trying to do the gay gardens and stab folk.
You should have got out my way.
That's the whole point.
You know,
Are you going to actually fit it with a wee, a wee
Yeah.
speaker so that it just plays move bitch, get out of the way?
No, it just roars like an actual stag. Yeah, I'll keep its actual voice box and just have a wee fucking thing plays through it, you know.
A set of bellows. Purr.
And but they'll be wide enough that the missus can still fit in between the antlers for while you're Kaylee and.
Just need to get too close for the side.
Aye.
Up the front.
Yep. Did you touch my missus? Jab.
So
You try and stroke my badger.
you genuinely thought about this, man. I think that's going to happen.
There's been some effort thrown into this one.
Yeah.
Aye, do you know, like when you're like, oh, when I win the lottery, I'm going to this. Like, oh, when I win the lottery, I'm getting a fucking stag sporting.
I like it, man. That's a Viking Boat Race 2023.
And like, when I die, I want to be turned into a sporting.
2025, I mean. You will be turned into a spawn.
Aye.
Huh?
He's going to wear my face. at the Viking longboat races in the future. Like,
I'll wear your face.
I don't want to get bummed in the back of the heat bag.
To be fair, it feels like a fitting tribute.
How do you think you lost your face?
Bummed in face clean up.
And then just claimed it as a trophy.
Well, because somebody once did ask me, she's like, do you think that's a bit like disrespectful, turning that poor badger into sporran? How would you feel if somebody did that to you? And I was like, I'd make a great sporran. What are you talking about? I mean, not quite as good as a stag, obviously, but pretty close.
But the amount of places that badger's now seen and been that would never have been in its life.
Exactly. That's the way that thing was coming to the Isle of Man.
Mere parties than any living badger's ever been to. Like.
Yep.
That's right, eh? You'd be stalking about the woods otherwise.
Aye, just going about giving TB to cows and that.
Or lying outside the road is roadkill.
Aye.
I mean, one of the two. That bit.
Yeah, no in between.
Wee bit of column A, wee bit of column B.
That's it. What badgers rode a Viking longboat?
This one.
Good
One single badger.
Next year, if you're bringing it, you need to get like a wee tiny set of oars to just sit in the pause.
That would be class.
Let's get some wee lollipop section.
You carve yourself some wee badger oars.
That's happening, by the way.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where to go after that.
Ali, you want to tell a story how you shout out the fire brigade?
No. You've taken that too far. But aye, that happened too.
Are we getting it?
Do you want it?
Aye.
Oh,
Any stories are good, man.
Well, it was like there was a bit of a run up to it. Like, I was living in a caravan and it suffered a wee bit of a damp. Went to Cludgy one day and fucking throne just about went through the flame. the brittle old linoleum barely held it in place. I was like, I can't sit on that any longer. I was hanging on to the radiator for dear life, wondering if the wall might give way. So, like, no danger of a shit at work instead. So, went in nice and sharp. Went to Cludgy. Did my thing. I was like, right, I'm not inconsiderate. I'll put a wee scoosh in the air, but it was the Febrezes ran out. So it was a wee tin of sure, and I was like, sure, that'll do. Next minute, fucking alarms going off, man. I was like, shit. No bother, I've dealt with this before. Just get a wee waft. That's not working. Rip it off the ceiling, waft it. Nothing. Had to evacuate the whole building. Like clients and all. Shit. We tried to phone the fire brigade to be like, by the way, this is a false alarm. And they were like, too late, we're on our way. Oh fuck. So we are in the car park with all the clients, all the staff, and had to wait in the fire brigade to come in full protective gear, helmets and everything,
respirators especially,
fireproof suits. And I was like, so what happened? I was like, somebody did a shit. Scooshed some deodorant like an idiot, and was that somebody who's not denying that.
I will never deny these allegations.
I was kind of hoping they might have some kind of master code to switch this off, but like, what's the code? I was like, if I knew the code, you wouldn't be here. I had to like rip the unit off the wall and find the hard reset button behind it. Then I got told off for that by the alarm company, like, you shouldn't have done that. And I was like, it was either that or one of their axes was going through your unit. So yeah, like, fair cop, but next time here's the code.
It's pretty impressive, like, as you say, fart in the fire brigade. I
think the worst bit was like everyone found it so hilarious. Mystery pal sent me a bottle of VI poo to my work, and then for my birthday this year I got given a toy fire engine complete with like realistic sound effects and a rubber jobby.
And then you get somebody to ride that fire engine.
Sits in my office, quite the thing. Like,
it's a proud moment, and it's a proud moment. I love that photo you've got. You showed us it yesterday. Was you standing with the fire brigade? It's like, yeah, it's such a good photo.
looking rather conspicuous.
Yeah. Genius, man.
My mother was very proud.
I'd done raised him right.
That's my boy.
I mean, technically she should be, because how many people can say I shat out the fire brigade? that is life goals,
When I
man.
get home from work and
Snedden's got
Mrs. is
a
like,
tin of sugar every time he goes to the shitters and work now.
It needs to be earned.
how was your day at work today? I was like, well, had a shit, the fire brigade showed up, but apart from that, it was alright.
Number one fire brigade story. That's it.
It's all got to be
Nobody's topping it.
downhill for you, eh?
That's my favourite. Like,
I used to
Yeah,
had
man.
some good fire brigade stories like for theatres and stuff, but nah, never going to tell
Go on,
them
geez
because there's
one.
nothing's comparing to I shat the fire brigade.
Geez one now, man. You can't tease us like that.
And I like they're not even that fun. Like just setting up pyro and stuff and working down in England at one point. I had to check before we could even do anything that we had clearance.
Right.
That everything was already set. The venue manager insisted that it had definitely been done, even though I was pretty sure it hadn't. She was determined it had. Set up the first pyro, and as I watched the smoke waft up to the roof, I started hearing the wee distant alarm before the big one, because
Yeah.
I'm starting stage left, like up to the stage manager, like, Matt, fire alarm's about to go off. No, I can't hear it. I can hear it. Fire alarm's about to go off. Within about a minute, whole building evacuated.
shit.
Which part of that isolation did you actually do? Didn't do it. Excellent. Now you're getting fined for the fire brigade. Good time. That was to be fair, that was the same venue. I'm not going to name them, but that was the same venue that we asked. That same show, like, we'll get live fire in this show. Are your curtains at the side, or your blacks and stuff, like, are they all? Sorry, for context, in theatre, black curtains at the side for masking the wings and stuff. They're just called blacks. In case anybody was concerned about my language there, I'm totally used to talking with theatre. We're like, are your blacks fireproof?
Yeah.
They've been flambered. We cut a slight wee corner off and gave it a test on it. Just went straight ablaze. We're like, okay, cool. So you need entire new masking because we can't do this safely without setting the building on fire.
Shit.
It was a great one, man. We were very popular that day.
Wow, imagine.
Did you get, so when I did it, I was like, shite, if we're going to come out, we're going to get pumped with a fine here. But if it's your first offence, they're like,
if you've done it more than once, it depends on the situation.
they were pretty gracious about the whole thing with us. Like,
Sometimes they're alright, and other times they just look at you and go, £300 fine. There you go.
Really, eh?
see, for us, the bit-
Genuinely. So that one for that venue, that was
Expensive.
You done fucked up. £300 fuck up.
half of them were clients of ours. So one of them was like, while I'm here, can I get some warmer for my dog?
That's probably why they let you off. Like, well, fucking boys, it's not on to do a waste air trip. You know what I mean? Getting a flea collar and some warming tablets were good. Let the boy off. He's learned his lesson.
No living that down
He'll
there.
no shit us out again. It was a
And they
steady
will
supply.
find out that was a lie.
Just wait next time. If there's ever actually a fire at your work, you're fucked.
That's
Because
what's
they're
bit-
going to take their time. Be like, alley away for a shite again. No, the place is actually ablaze. Oh fuck!
But like just a few weeks ago, we had a bit of equipment when and actually shot out flames and then bulged out a load of smoke. Alarms never went off.
Your ass can set up a fire alarm, but the
But
actual
no,
fire.
no actual
can't.
fire doesn't do it, no. You know.
You need to love it, man. You need to love it.
That's my favourite story, I think, man. It's class.
Genuinely is my favourite story.
That you've became Sneddon's hero this weekend, man.
It really has.
You are his life goals.
For now, we'll just need to make do with bumming. Bumming statues.
I will bomb my way to the top, alright?
Just wait till he gets that Araldite flashlight, man. Straight to the top.
Look out, Moffat.
Your lugless sheep will be conquered. Stick some bugger grips on it so you get something to hang with.
Forgot the lugs.
Where did this come from? The whole fucking nail lug sheep thing? What's that?
It was Ali telling us when we get picked up, because we were originally meant to meet in Moffat. He was like, what if we're going to be... have you heard about the sheep statue? Nah, mate, what sheep statue? Apparently somebody built a sheep statue. That
I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently somebody built this. There was commissioned to build a sheep statue to sit in the thing, and He put it up and everyone's that's great, and then it wasn't until he put it up somebody went, that's got no lugs, and the guy hadn't realised he'd put no lugs on it. Apparently did himself a mischief. He was so upset about the lack of lugs in his sheep statue. But
So we're joking like we should Araldite some like Mickey Mouse lugs or something on here, and then that led to conversations about, like, you know, statues that are just weirdly and anatomically correct, like the Châtellerault lions with a accurate buzz.
To then reminute the sheep's arsehole and
And then somehow that conversation devolved into drill a hole in the sheep's arsehole, Araldite a fleshlight into it.
I'd known these boys for less than half an hour at this point.
Genuinely.
Apparently there was a vibe in the car though.
Oh, it was a genuine vibe.
This conversation grew to arm's legs and fucked off.
Fuck's sake, man.
I was like, oh,
That's actually the thing. Like, we were talking about that, like the Araldite fleshlight and fucking bumming statues, and that is what led to the Sneddon bumming statues.
That's where it comes from.
Because we saw the first one outside the castle in Peel, and it was Sneddon bum that statue, and that suddenly became Sneddon just bum statues.
To be honest, I was kind of wondering where this came from as well. So
It's off of the sheep, you're welcome.
All makes sense now. I was confused for a while. I thought you just like
The dumb brain connections have been explained.
we've gone full circle.
I mean,
well,
We've come full circle.
that's almost at an hour already, man.
No way.
Yeah, 49 minutes, 50 minutes.
Alright. Do you want another 10 minutes of Sneddon bumming statues?
Nah, let's wrap it.
That's enough.
Let's
I'm
wrap
going to
it.
get banned. Fuck off.
Have we got anything else to talk about, have we? What else have we done? Nothing. Not really
I mean,
done.
all of the museums, wandering about. I mean, just being out, like,
bombing
exploring
statues.
the island.
Saw a load of shells, like hundreds of shells.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
That
if
beach,
you're-
man, Jesus.
Peel.
The Peel Beach, like just behind the wall at the castle,
Aye.
all shells, nice wee cave in there. That's Ned fucked off
I
on it
was,
as well.
I was quite relieved because we were talking about our lack of bog roll, and I was like, just get 3 shells. And,
But between us, we'll actually got 3 seashells in here. I think we can go full demolition, man. If the worst comes to the worst, we'll just leave them there and like leave them in the bathroom just to confuse the fuck out of whoever owns this place when we go.
Aye, yeah, totally.
He doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells.
What an idiot.
Can't even say it.
Fucking Rob Schneider.
Right, cool. I think it's time to wrap this. Anyway, this has been an episode of the Braw Cast Isle of Man version. There we go.
Yeah, an appropriate beginning.
So yeah, if you've made it to the end, thank you very much for watching.
And also, why?
Totally. That's the thing, man. It's 10 here on the Saturday night, and we're up early in the morning. So we're going to wrap this, tidy this equipment up, chill for a bit, and we will see you all next time. Well, we won't. It'll be Billy. But yeah, thank you very much for watching or listening, whatever you've been doing to the broadcast. And we are out. Catch you later.
Gadget.
Take it easy.